lives in Texas. We're just not sure why. Shinerbach. It's a Texas thing.
Because we too high. Because we too high. What it do, 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 what it do. I go by the name of PRWD, representing that self-made hustle TV, where the hustle has to be in you, not on you. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, man. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe.
Alright. Hope you back. Good morning, y'all. My brother.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, D-Mac. Good morning, Cole. Yeah, man, it's definitely a good morning. So let's just jump into it, man. So I was on Reddit and then this shit came up. It was about B-Brazy. See, I never knew. Hello, good morning. I don't know how to say it, but good morning. I was on Reddit and I seen something about B-Brazy. Now, I knew he was in jail, but I never knew what he was in jail for. So when the shit came across my screen, you know, I don't be paying attention to the Cali shit and all that shit, but he popping right now. If y'all don't know, B-Brazy is from Dibble Blood. It's from Dibble Bloods, I think, and he locked up. He locked up right now. He going viral because he's telling the truth about gang members, the shit that they be hiding. You know how like some can happen in jail, and then these niggas think it's hid in jail. Then they get outside and they be acting all hard and gangster when they was just in the cell acting like a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to B-Brazy. That's why them niggas hate him. I'm gonna tell you, listen, I'm not a gang member, man. I'm not a gang member. I have much respect for all gang members because I understand the culture. But it seems like he's the person in jail listen, he's the person in jail that's gangster for being gangster. Y'all niggas out here talking about it. So that's why I feel like a lot of y'all hate on that nigga. But anyway, scratch that. All these tough ass niggas be so tough. You know what I'm saying? But them niggas ain't in jail right now. Them niggas ain't facing no 2 life sentences or nothing, nigga. But they so tough, my nigga. That's why I be like, my nigga, it's time for the tough niggas to talk about it. The real tough niggas. That's why they mad, nigga. So look, I'm gonna show you when I was on Reddit, bro. This nigga shit came across my screen, fool. Let me see, hold on. This nigga shit came across my screen, fool. Look at this shit. And you know how, like, to me, California gang members is about who's the biggest gangster. And once it's somebody that did something that's a little bit worse than you, the biggest gangster, they seem to tear you down. I know it's a crazy way of thinking, but it's the streets. Salute to Alabama. It's the streets, man. Dog. Don't y'all realize that this man committed numerous... I'm going to let y'all listen to the story. This man got 2 life sentences. Do y'all see that shit? It says 227 years to life. Y'all see that shit? Three M1s, 3 attempts, 4 possessions of a firearm by a felon, carjacking, 2nd-degree felony robbery, taking a vehicle in a robbery or burglary or some shit like that. It said, listen, all you street dudes, y'all niggas' backgrounds don't look like that. I don't give a fuck how old you niggas is. You whack 100s, you 600 niggas. Y'all shit don't look like that, my nigga. Y'all ain't. And then I heard 600 say he called B-Brazy a buster for sliding out of car. Man, I know plenty of niggas. I done read plenty of stories from everywhere, not just California, where niggas done did drive-bys. Yeah, they want you to walk up on a nigga and all that shit. Man, listen, man. I would think in that type of culture, a kill's a kill, sir. Like it's about getting the option. No matter how you get them from out of the car, walk up on them, long as you got them. That nigga got 2 people from a car. So you hear 600, man, yeah, you're some bitch. That's some good shit, man. You shot from a car. Man, listen, man, that boy is in jail doing this time like a G. So I want y'all to listen to this story. Nigga ain't doing no crime. Nigga exposing your homeboy, so you mad at him. That's what be mad when these tough ass niggas get exposed, my nigga. They homeboys get mad. You get what I'm saying? I can't stand that shit. That's why. But shout out to the gang members. That's why I'm not one, man. I'm not one of them. You won't be able to manipulate me like that. Niggas go to jail and be out.
Now in the last month, the name Baby B-Brazy has been ringing out all over social media and YouTube for his wild claims and descriptions of things he describes in his life of gangbanging. Some people dispute his claims, but many validate things he said. But even people who haven't agreed to some things he said, one thing many people of all have said, that he stands on business in real life. Brazy was born around 1991 and will grow up in LA. He grew up in a notorious section known for a gang called the Denver Lane Gangsta Bloods. The Denver Lane Bloods were formed in the 70s and become an independent gang. They didn't join the Crips like many surrounding gangs close to them did, but instead, they become rivals of the Crips, and especially a gang called the Hoovers, especially the 107 and the 11 Deuce Hoovers, who are in close proximity to them. The Denver Lanes will have a lot of history in their turf and has several rappers from their section, like B-Brazy. He left a stamp in their community and in the rap scene before he was killed in 2003. And baby B-Brazy was still a kid when B-Brazy died, but he carried that legendary name well. And baby B-Brazy carried that name with pure aggression. In the streets, the juvenile system, county jail, and later prison. He was known to shoot and fight, being an all-around gangster. But his street ways would eventually get him life without the possibility of parole. Brazy and Kilo were both members of the Denver Lane Gangster Bloods. On January 17, 2016, they both stole a car from a man named Edward at gunpoint. Approximately 35 minutes later, B-Brazy and Kilo used Edward's car and did a drive-by shooting. They shot at several people who were standing in front of a liquor store in the Hoover's turf. They shot a man named Elliot. On February 21st, 2016, B-Brazy fired multiple shots from his car at another car which a man named Nate and a woman named Letitia was in. Nate was killed. On March 18th, 2016, Kilo fired a gun from his car, killing a man named Keelan, who was riding past him on a mini bike.
I won't stop for nothing. Won't be wondering, but you didn't.
On March 20th, 2016, B-Brazy and Kilo approached several Crips and pulled out their guns. One of the mans from the Crip side pulled out a gun as well and started shooting at B-Brazy and Kilo, which they both fired back, and nobody was shot in this incident. On March 21st, 2016, around 1 p.m., B-Brazy entered the motel of a man named Dion. B-Brazy robbed Dion at gunpoint. On March 21st, 2016, at around 11:20 p.m., B-Brazy and Kilo shot and killed a man named Stilo from the Hoovers. B-Brazy was later arrested a month later after the shooting while driving a car that matched a vehicle in the surveillance in one of his shootings. A witness named Samantha also identified a photograph of a car and involved in the shooting. She also said that B-Brazy was the shooter. Cell phone tower records indicated that B-Brazy's cell phone was in the area of the shooting shortly before the shooting occurred. A gun examiner testified a .380 caliber shell casing was recovered from the scene and had been fired from the same weapon as casings recovered from the shootings of Elliot and Stilo. Months later, in August of 2016, an associated killer in B-Brazy named Wolf from Afton Park Bloods was picked up. He was placed in a cell with an agent. The police conducted and placed the agent posing as a fellow inmate in a cell with Wolf and recorded their whole convo. Wolf
Hey, it be fucked up when people get caught like that. It be fucked up. Because a lot of people who've been to jail understand that you can't trust nobody in jail. But at least a person you can trust, at least 60%, nigga, would be your cellie. And it be fucked up when, you know, these niggas, like, niggas don't understand the fighting demons after you do crimes. You be wanting to talk about it. So you thinking you already in jail for the shit, it'd be cool for me to talk about it, man, with some real gangsters. Not knowing that the real gangsters, nigga, is recording your bitch ass ready to turn you in. And that's the worst way to go out, fool, from your cellie. Man, this nigga put whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, man. I confided in this nigga and this nigga this. Because you got to understand, anything happen in this cell, we fight together. So that's why you confide. This is like your brother now. Man, listen. I heard a story that Gangsta Williams did some shit like that to somebody. I'm like, nah, that's a foul ass way. You sitting in the cell on them late nights, nigga, up thinking and just talking, telling your life story to your cellmate, nigga, and he a snitch. That shit, they're raw.
Discussed the uncharged murder and the murder of Stilo with the agent. Throughout the whole convo, he brought up B-Brazy and Kilo. Wolf told the agent the police had told him that they found his DNA at both crime scenes. He would even say B-Brazy did the whole thing. And what Wolf said in that cell is what got everyone convicted. During the investigation, detectives showed Letitia photographs of the possible suspects, but she was not able to identify the shooter. But she later did at trial, and she identified Kilo, but not B-Brazy. B-Brazy had his girlfriend as an alibi, but her testimony was seen as a lie, and her being a gang member connected to the Denver Lanes made her testimony untrustworthy. While in county jail, B-Brazy was raised in hell, having reports of insubordination, fighting, assaults, and possession of shanks. On October 7, 2019, weeks into the trial, the counsel of Wolf reported that B-Brazy and Kilo had threatened Wolf that morning while they were taking the bus from jail to court. Wolf was asked if he felt like he'd been threatened by Kilo and B-Brazy that day, and Wolf said, "Yes, I was." And that sealed the fate of this trial. Even though Wolf told, he received 40 years to life. The trial court imposed 2 sentences of life without the possibility of parole for Kilo, as well as a sentence of 205 years to life, and a sentence of 14 years and 8 months. B-Brazy received 2 life sentences without the possibility of parole, as well as being sentenced to 227 years to life, and another sentence of 29 years and 8 months. In January 2025, a channel on YouTube called The Who's Who's would appear on YouTube telling stories of different situations and what happened in jail, and it would be B-Brazy giving props to other gang members and hoods, and also exposing some for cowardly behavior. But this will rub some people the wrong way, like 4 extras. Four Extras would build a reputation on social media for his tough antics and his persona that made him look like he was the toughest dude moving to some people. So B-Brazy would tell his story fighting Four Extras, and he would say that he won the fight.
For the record, it was all Crips in that day room with me when I got down 4 Extra. He came to my building. He like, I'm 4 Extra, 40 Crip. I'm like, I'm baby B-Brazy from Devil Lanes. He like, 40 Crip though. I just told him, hey, we gotta get in. Dead homies, you there. 4 Extra know what happened in the day room. Whole shit was bleeding. The police knocking on the door. Hey, what y'all in there doing? He walked to the door with his whole shit bleeding, leaking, I swear to God, with his shirt off. One of us would have died in that day room because all he do is talk. That's why he'll never talk about that. He talk about he didn't beat everybody up in the county and this, that, everything I love. Ask him what happened with Baby Brazy, Devil Lanes. And 40 Creed.
Like this, like throw the forward cut face.
Brazy like, man. I like
what?
This.
Or just every time he come in.
Listen, I like J Hood, and I like B-Brazy, baby B-Brazy. Shout out to the Hoovers, shout out to the Bloods, man. I fuck with both of them. I love the stories they tell. You want to know why I like the stories they tell? Because from the seats that they're sitting in, we know for a fact they ain't real. We don't got no 600s out here. You know, the seats that these young niggas sitting in, you know, wearing them gray sweats, sitting on that still ass bunk while they going live, we know that it's real what they talking about they did. Now, these 600 ass niggas, we don't know what the fuck they did, man. This nigga here, man, goofy ass nigga. That's what I don't like about the gang culture, bro. You know, and so them niggas that's out here tend to hate on the niggas that really did something that's telling you about it. Don't hate on them young niggas. Let them niggas do their shit. Y'all out here popping y'all shit in the free. Let them niggas, young niggas, find a way to get their dollars off from their sale or whatever it is. Nigga, them niggas got 2 life sentences plus 227 years, nigga. Why he gotta lie? The page ain't even monetized. You get what I'm saying? That's what they mad about. That's what make it seem real. The page is not monetized, bro. Yeah, he probably received cash apps off of it, bro. But he started out exposing your ass for free.
Up, he like this. He grab like he's trying to grab Brazy, grab him with one arm and throw a punch with his other one. But every time he grab Brazy has a YA squabble, which means he gonna throw 1,000,000 punches, 1,000,000 jabs, and he hit hard with his little skinny grown man strength. So he comes straight on the pipe. So it's like boom, 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 boom. Right, on cut. And if you go down to that one knee, boom. So go down to that one knee. So it's like 40 Crib. 40 Crib, I like you, cuz. Where's I go with these, cuz? Yeah.
Watch 100 plus channels of live TV, your favorite sports, movies, and more.
Four Extras would then make his own claims about the fight, and he would say who really won, being himself.
And I was on one, and I was pressing somebody else. I was on one. I was pressing something. I was on about another down move. And he had said, he stepped up, you know what I'm talking about? He stepped up and said, man, I feel like a buster if I let you come over here and don't ask for a fade. So I said, on 40 Crip, you can get that. He waited, I'm like, you ready? He like, yeah. Boom, bam, bam, bam. I sock him. He back up. Boom, bam, boom, bam, bam. I sock him up more. I hit him in his ribs. He started spinning up. I'm like, bro, I'm like, Brazy, come on. And you know, Brazy, you watching this, exactly what happened. I'm like, you ready? He like, yeah. Boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, bam. He backed up. I'm like, no, that's over. It's over. I'm like, no. It's like, homie, you straight? He like, I'm straight. Bro, nobody got knocked out, bro. You get what I'm saying? I socked on him. You get what I'm saying? I didn't knock him out. I didn't split him open. I wasn't trying to do him bad because we with lanes, bro. You get what I'm saying? I told him he straight. He said, yeah.
Brazy's videos would take off, and he would bump more heads with people on YouTube, like 600.
Listen
to this clip. I ain't got no problem with no blood. I ain't got no problem with no Devil Lanes. And I really don't have no beef, no smoke with Brazy. It's just that until he give us a definition. See, He made a statement about 600, saying I can't go over there. Now, people tell me he talking about the hood, bro. I'm like, nah, he ain't talking about that. They're like, nah, bro, he talking about the.
This nigga always talking about the hood. Nigga, you ain't from no hood, police ass nigga. Y'all let this nigga be from y'all hood. Y'all let this bitch ass nigga 600 be from y'all hood. That's why I don't like that gang politics. Y'all let this nigga big, fat, sloppy ass, big titty ass nigga walk around, nigga, talking all this shit, and y'all ain't touched up on this nigga yet, bro. Like, that's how I know it ain't no culture. And I don't want to hear he allowed, that's why he ain't beat him up. Man, I done seen niggas get on Charleston White ass. I done seen niggas whoop on Charleston White in barbershops. I done seen niggas whoop on Charleston White on the stage, nigga. So I don't want to hear he allow it. My nigga, y'all better handle y'all candle, nigga. Ain't that how Nina Boy said? Go handle y'all candle. Y'all let these niggas walk around. Y'all do shows and sit on lives with these niggas. Sit on panels with this whole ass rat ass nigga. Like, come on, bro. The nigga got a whole police badge as a chain that was given to him by the laws. And that nigga say the hood. Y'all let that nigga represent y'all hood like that, dog? Y'all crazy, man.
Hood. You can't go to the hood. I just want to know, bro, like what we doing? We need clarity, bro. It's all good, Dama. Really? Homie? It's all good. I just demand an apology before we go to where we gonna go. You know what I mean? I just want to know.
It's always gonna be that 600 always knows something about you. He knows something about you, but except he knows something about everything but his paperwork. Y'all let this nigga floss around and all this. He know everything but about his paperwork. He know everything but about how that weed disappeared like that. Everything, dog. Like y'all just let this nigga just like, it's crazy to me, bro. This shit is crazy to me, my nigga. And you don't gotta beat him up, but you don't gotta fuck with him. That nigga should be blackballed over there, point blank period, my nigga. How the fuck? But this nigga still pulling up on reputables and shit. Y'all niggas goofy as hell. Goofy.
Listen. I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. Even my homies. I play fair. If you a buster, you a rat, I probably won't expose you, bro, if you just leave me alone. But you started this, B-Brazy. You started. I don't know if somebody told you I was a buster, or I'm scared, or I can't go certain places, or I ain't really like that. You must have been Googling the internet. That's how it's supposed to go. But look, check this out. I noticed you've been exposing
Clout
a lot of neighborhoods. You feel me? And that's cool. Like I said, but if you're going to expose, bro, keep it thorough, bro. Keep it a buck. Keep it 100. You feel what I'm saying? Don't select the politic. Don't be selective with your exposing.
What? I know that didn't just come out your mouth. Don't be selective. What? That's the most selective ass state there is, nigga. Y'all selective than a motherfucker, nigga. Y'all so selective, nigga. I don't want to hear that. That shit shouldn't even come out none of you niggas' mouths over there as talk about some selective, nigga. Cause that's all y'all is over there. You, Spider Loc, all y'all, nigga. Y'all selective than a motherfucker, nigga. Spider Loc sit over there all drunk all day, mad cause a nigga say he went 50-0 whooping on his homeboys. He get mad and cry boo-hoo. Nigga, the nigga standing on, he whooped 50 of your niggas. Nigga, he in jail right now. Let some niggas come out of jail saying he didn't. The niggas is in jail saying he did. Y'all niggas out here talk about no, he didn't. Bro, jail is a different world. It's like two different worlds. That's why niggas that do hoe ass shit, like yag shit in there, like laying, packing up, all that shit, it goes unseen when they get to the real world because they think they getting away till one of them niggas get out and tell them. Or now, in the way we live in now, the niggas can sit in there and tell you because they got cell phones and shit, nigga. That, like, come on, bro. We don't want to say selective. Man, y'all niggas so selective over there, nigga. Get the fuck out of here.
Now, you was up on D-Yard, right? The Hoovers rushed you, right? You was with about 7, 8 of your homies, right? Damus, right? Exposed them Damus when they ran, bro. Now, this ain't got nothing against you. Cause I'm hearing you still down. You squabbled to the, you know what I'm saying? You did your thing. You ain't run. You know how I exposed my homies, bro? Busters.
So what are we talking about? What are we talking about there? It's making me feel like you got something towards Bloods. You are 60, of course you hate Bloods. Allegedly you are 60. I don't know how. I mean, I think you changed the 60 to a 600 because you ain't no 60, nigga. And I'm not a gang member, so I shouldn't even be saying that, but bro, ain't no way in hell, y'all. Ain't no way in hell. I don't give a fuck how big this nigga is, my nigga. Of course you gonna say that, nigga. It's looking like you got, you got hate for your other side instead of just keeping it funky. My nigga, you really clout chasing. And what's crazy about this, it's a nigga from jail that y'all clout chasing on. A nigga with 2 life sentences and 226 years. Y'all clout chasing on. Y'all, that's crazy. Y'all skip over the police shit that y'all doing and go to the cell, a nigga in the cell with 2 life sentences. That's how I know y'all weird. Y'all weirdos, nigga. I don't give a fuck.
Rats and all that? Yeah, I ain't selected with it, bro. I expose whoever, bro. So yeah, if you want to come on here and do that, bro, to keep your credibility.
Brazy's making a wave on YouTube by telling his stories and his side of everything at almost around a month. He's already touching 12K subscribers. Check out his channel. It's called The Who's Who's if you haven't heard before.
So if y'all haven't subscribed, man, go subscribe to the page called The Who's Who's. That's what it is. That's why he mad. He mad because that nigga telling stories about fights and shit in jail, in prison, in jail. So when them old school niggas, and after I say this, I'm gonna end it because I had this shit on my mind since yesterday. Now, when them old school niggas from the old days sit on these panels and they talk about they fights, nobody don't say nothing. Nobody don't deny it. Yeah, man, such and such had a fight with such and such nigga back in back in the 90s, man, and we was in there, we watched it, it was the brawl of the century. But now we in this wave, 2025, y'all gotta question the niggas that's sitting in the cells. Like, the niggas that's telling y'all the stories, them old school niggas that's telling y'all the stories is out in the free world after they done their time. These niggas telling you what's going on in this bitch right now. Right now. Somewhere you niggas ain't been, somewhere I ain't been in no time soon. So why would y'all hate on them young niggas? Let them young niggas get their money and tell their stories. Y'all mad because it's niggas that y'all know. That's what it be, bro. And niggas get mad because it's niggas that they know. Getting fucked up in there. Talking all tough and shit, getting knocked out. Niggas wrapping they shit up and getting up out of there. Niggas, I don't want to hear that, man. Listen, man. That man don't got no reason to lie to y'all. That man, I love the way he calmly talks. The nigga is never loud like me. The nigga is never angry like me. He just calmly talk to you niggas. Him and J Hood. They just calmly talk. I fuck with it. I fuck with it. But stop hating on that nigga, man. That nigga, let that nigga do whatever it is, man. He not gonna never see the day. Like, that's why y'all be handling them niggas right. Look, 600, I'm just insinuating. Being that the natures of the crime that this young nigga did, 600, you should stay your little ass where you at. I'm just saying, though. I'm just being honest, like, cause we know for sure, this little nigga is a savage. He's definitely a savage. Definitely a savage. Boy got 2 life sentences and 220 some years plus 20. Another 20. And I'm not saying bigging him up. He also took the stand and said that he took the stand and said that he did all the work or some shit like that. Against himself. One of them niggas took the stand. Him or J Hood took the stand against theyself or something. It's crazy, nigga. It's crazy. But yeah, that's my take on that. Like, stop hating on them, bro, because they're a little bit more gangster than you. More gangster than you. Nobody ain't saying nothing that 600 did in the streets. Nobody ain't never said nothing that 600 has did in the streets, my nigga. Nobody has never said, except dealing some petty ass weed, nigga. Nobody ain't said you got busy, nigga. Like, y'all supposed to check that nigga, man. That nigga ain't, man, come on, bro. Come on, man. We gonna scratch this whole ass story because these niggas some bitches. Like, for real. We gonna get on I'm gonna put y'all on to a crazy story, man. A crazy story. Real fast, and let me put it up, blow it up bigger for y'all so y'all can see. Oh shit.
There was a shooting?
Yeah.
Someone shot?
But yes, I believe she might be dead.
You think she's dead?
I think so, yes.
All right. Do you know where the shooter is?
No, I don't.
When did this happen?
Just a couple minutes ago, we heard that a ruckus. I was in the bedroom, heard a ruckus, and we came out. And,
How many shots did you hear?
I believe it was 3 or 4.
All right. Where is the victim at?
In the living room.
And is this at the living room of the 2260?
Yes, the upstairs apartment.
Do you know where she was shot at?
No, I don't. I really don't want to go look.
Okay. Are you in that same apartment? Or is that...
Yes.
Fam, if nothing else, in this video, we have a prime example of the damaging effects of drugs. Take a look at this screenshot from 2 videos. An interrogation from 2022 and a court appearance in 2024. Fam, this is the same man, by the way. Quentin Nixon. He's an Ohio man accused of killing a woman and having his face bitten off by the victim's boyfriend. Unfortunately, when drugs are involved, you never know what someone might do. And this video illustrates that perfectly. Now, we have a lot to talk about, so I won't waste too much time on this intro. We'll be examining interrogations, body cam footage, 911 calls, and even going to court, all related to this case. Recently, in November of 2024, Quentin Dixon decided to represent himself in trial for murder after coming down on his high almost 3 years later. But in order to go to court, we have to take it back to 2022. It was July 25th, 2022. Tony Westover, 34 years old, had visited a home in Kenmore neighborhood in Akron, Ohio. She was with her boyfriend, a guy who went by the name of Brian Fielders. Apparently, the apartment they went to was a known drug spot. Also inside that home, Quentin Nixon, 31 years old at the time, and apparently he was high as well. But here's where things get tricky. Quentin wasn't the only one inside that small apartment. It was full of people. Westover, Brian, and at least 3 other people in the back rooms of the apartment. And a little after 2:30 a.m. on July 25th, 2022, Akron police would get a call that a young woman who's identified as Tony was deceased inside the apartment after being shot with her own gun. Now the guy Adam, he was seen on surveillance jumping with the firearm off the balcony of the apartment after the shooting, but he was never brought to trial. Check it out.
This nigga's here jumping off the balcony. God damn it. I guess he jumped out the balcony because he left the door locked. That's a little old ass balcony. This nigga here, boy. Tall ass nigga. That dude white. That dude was white right there. Damn, another dude finna jump down? I see something else moving up there on top of the motherfucker. Something else. I see something else moving. Somebody else finna jump down too? God damn. Look how big his eyes is. You know he did something. He's scared as hell. He's scared as hell. Look. Look, he's scared as hell, bro. It looked like he got a wet spot on the back of his shirt or something, too. He walked a whole different...
The guy that's behind Adam that escaped out the back was Brian, Tony's boyfriend of 4 months. And it's crazy to see that his girlfriend was allegedly dead and just walked away after escaping the back. And you'll later hear what he had to say in his interrogation. But things get even more weird when the 911 call. A person who was allegedly in the back act nonchalant. Like this is something that he's sober for. Check it out.
July 25th, 2022. 2 hours, 22 minutes, 34 seconds.
Now that you can play official scratch tickets on Lotto.com, you're always in the right place at the right time.
What? 911, what's the location of your emergency?
2260 Maryland Street.
You said 2260 Merlin?
Maryland.
All right, and what's going on?
There was a shooting.
There was a shooting?
Yeah.
The gentleman shot?
I believe, yes, I believe she might be dead.
You think she's dead?
I think so, yes.
All right. Do you know where the shooter is?
No, I don't.
When did this happen?
Just a couple minutes ago, we heard that a ruckus. I was in the bedroom, heard a ruckus, and we came out. And,
how many shots did you hear?
I believe it was 3 or 4.
All right, where is the victim at?
In the living room.
And is this at the living room of the 2260?
Yes, the upstairs apartment.
Do you know where she was shot at?
No, I don't. I really don't want to go look.
Okay, are you in that same apartment? Or is that
Yes.
the apartment above you?
No, I'm in the same apartment.
Are you with her right now?
No, I'm in the bedroom. I was in the back bedroom, and I was going to come out and
I
and
need
a
you to
bullet
go
came through
over
the
to
door.
her and tell me if she's breathing or not. Are you able to do that for me?
Yeah, no, she's not.
She's not breathing?
No.
Are you able to tell where she was shot at?
No.
All right, is there anybody else in the apartment with you?
Yes.
Who?
The person that lives here.
Okay, do you know if someone broke in and shot her, or do you know who?
Everybody, you say you just want 50, man, go send me $50, man. Go cash at me via $50 to Self-Made Hustle TV, man, if you don't mind, Mr. Aaron.
Who shot her?
Huh?
Support the station.
What did you say?
Do you know who shot her?
No, I don't. I was in the bedroom.
Do you know if someone broke in?
It sounded like it, and then I heard some people. They started yelling, and I heard gunshots, and I started to come out, and the bullet come through the door. So I just kind of hid in the closet for a second.
Okay, who is the female?
I don't even know her name.
You don't know her name?
No,
Okay.
I don't.
Does she live there?
No, she didn't live here. No.
Okay, what is your name?
Ron Crew.
All right, just let you know, we do have multiple units en route to you, okay?
Okay.
Do you know where the gun is?
I don't. No, I don't.
That's too many motherfucking questions. Hey, this is why you don't call them hoes, man. Them hoes act like you killed them or something. I mean, you unalived them or something, man. God damn. Get your ass here.
All right,
bitch.
do you
How
believe
about
this woman is beyond help?
I do. I think so. Yes.
Was she shot in the head, do you know?
I don't know. I don't know.
All right. We're just trying to get some information so the officers know what they're walking into when they arrive, okay? Is there anybody else that we can talk to?
She's right by the door.
Okay. Is there someone else that we can talk to?
She's like she's really freaked out. I don't think she's going to be able to talk. Looks like it.
Okay, we just need to know where she was shot at. If you're able to look at her and just tell us that.
Big D, good morning, my friend.
Hold on.
Do you know how this lady was in yet?
I can't tell.
Okay.
I mean, I can't tell.
Do you know how the female who was shot, do you know how she got inside the house?
Hey, you right, Aaron. You definitely right. Thanks for that insight, Aaron. You are most definitely right. If you call the cops first, nigga, they definitely go harass you. Like, let me just question him down just in case he the one that did it. You definitely right, Aaron. You definitely right. Shout out to you.
Was she your roommate's friend or something?
Right,
yeah.
And where's your roommate at?
Now at this point, police looking for Brian and Quentin, for Tony's sister.
At Spectrum, we believe every day unlocks unlimited possibilities. Spectrum transforms your gaming experience into a galaxy of adventures. And with super reliable internet speeds, you're always front row to the entertainment you love. Switch to Spectrum Internet.
Get a phone call that she recorded and gave it to police. Apparently it was Quentin, Nixon's ex-girlfriend, who allegedly told the sister that Quentin told her everything that went on. At least for the most part, that he was allegedly responsible. And that's how police got the motive. That out of everyone that was in that house, Quentin was the one who pulled the trigger. Check it out.
What I do know, and just like I told the detectives, so Quentin is my ex, and that's the reason why I knew where he was, and that's why I could give them the information that I could. So I guess apparently from what I got told, that I guess Brian like literally had my ex-boyfriend like in a house over in Maryland where everything happened.
Yes.
I guess he had him tied up.
What?
At one point in time on plastic and was like literally cutting his body open with fucking machetes and shit. And had him captive for like 4 days because my ex-boyfriend went like missing for like 4 or 5 days. And I was blowing his phone up. I'm like, where the fuck are you at? What's wrong? He kept on telling me that I couldn't come get him because they was going to kill me. And they was Brian and his friend Ed and fucking, what was the other dude's name? I can't remember the other dude's name. He just kept on giving me names. And I guess they had him... I don't know. I guess they were saying something with the Hells Angels or something like that, was trying to get him or something. I have no clue the full story, but Brian had bit my ex-boyfriend in the face and took a chunk out of his face.
I did hear that.
With him.
Yeah, Brian did tell us that. My thing is I don't know how my sister got mixed in this, because I was told by a Danielle girl that he came in the house and he said, hey, I got to go sell these pills in Kenmore. You want to ride with me? And my sister was like, I guess, and went with him. And that's when...
yeah, see, I don't even think that was the even case. I mean, I'm not for sure. I'm not going to put my finger on it. I'm not for sure. But what my ex-boyfriend Quentin is telling me, he is telling me that they literally had him tied up and they was torturing him and they was trying to, like, kill him. Like, they had guns to his head and stuff, and Brian was the main one. Well, I guess he said, Brian, I said, so how did the girl, and I kept on asking him, I said, how the hell, because when he told me, I was shocked. Like, what the fuck do you mean you killed somebody? What are you talking about? Like, at this point, I'm scared, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For myself at that, because you're telling me information that I shouldn't know, you know? So, he said that Brian had walked in with, I can't even remember her name. I'm
Tony, you're fine.
Y'all bear with me. It's 2 parts to this bitch, man. I'm telling you, this shit is crazy, y'all.
So he, I guess Brian had walked in with your sister, and Brian had a gun on his hip.
So it was my sister's yes.
Gun, and I guess apparently they was arguing about him having her gun on his hip or something like that. And she ended up grabbing it, and she put it down on the table. My ex-boyfriend grabbed the gun, and shot her. And when he shot her, and I don't even know the true reason behind it. I don't, to be honest. But I know Brian drug her into that house to even be a part of that, because I know for a fact if he would have never got a hold of that gun, she would never be dead.
She only thought she was going with him to go sell pills. That's all she thought.
Yeah, right, yeah. And I kind of figure, you know what I'm saying, there's always two sides of the story, you know what I'm saying, with what he says, what this person says, and it's just like, I don't know the real true reason behind it, but he said, I know my ex Quentin, he did say that the reason why he killed her is because he was planning on killing everybody in the house. Wow. Because they had him held hostage for like 4 or 5 days.
Brian had him held hostage. My sister didn't know about that. She just thought she was going to sell pills.
And that's what I was wondering. Like, if
and he brought her to that situation.
And I even asked him, I said, if this is the only time that you've seen this girl, why would you take it out on her?
Yeah, she had nothing to do with it. My sister did not grow up in the streets. She didn't realize the danger she was in with this guy. We kept begging her to come home and not stay with him. Like, we kept begging her because we knew he was bad news. I've heard things about Brian. I knew he was trash.
I know him personally. Like, my family knows him. I'm from Kenmore.
Yeah.
And my whole entire family keeps on telling me, like, that dude Brian, he ain't nothing but bad news. He probably drug her into some shit.
My sister was only dating him for 4 months before this happened. She left her fiance and her daughter because he was having heart problems, and he promised her the world, and he ended up taking her world.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
so even though I know, like, I knew Quentin was the one who killed her, but I knew Brian, I kept having this feeling like Brian is just as guilty because he put her in that situation that she should not have been in. You don't take your girl to a dangerous situation like that, period.
Absolutely. He definitely is, because, I mean, and the only reason why I even knew that any of this shit happened is because he had told me a couple days ago. He had told me like 2 days ago. Well, I had ran out of the house and got the fuck away from him, because I don't want nothing to do with that shit. Leave me alone. Leave me out of it. I don't give a fuck. I'm getting the fuck away from you, because you're going to do the same shit that you did to this
I just wish it would have been like Brian and not my sister. Like, I don't understand why it had to be her. Like, she had nothing to do with that. Like, why did it have to be her? And who, like, my thing is there was a guy and a girl sleeping in the back bedroom. Like, he was tied in this house. Why, like, who are these people that were sleeping in the back bedroom? I don't understand everything. I won't know until, like, the story completely unfolds. Detectives get the sides.
Right,
but, and the guy who called was so calm.
I didn't tell the police, like, the whole story that I'm telling you, because I don't want no fucking involvement, but I would rather tell you, as her sister, I would rather tell you. You know what I'm saying? Than tell the fucking police, because I don't got time for that shit.
So Quentin said that was the first time he ever seen that girl with Brian.
Yep. He said that's the first time that he has ever seen her walk through that door was with Brian. And I guess they was arguing about him having the gun on him instead of on her or something in the situation. I don't know. So
I heard there was a struggle for the gun.
Yeah, there definitely was. He did say that, because my ex, he definitely had marks all over his body. Cut marks, bloody marks, bruises, all that shit. So I don't know if that was from the, like, fight that him and Brian had got in. Brian, he kept on saying, like, I know, I seen Brian's statuses talking about, I just tried to save you. No, you didn't try to save her. You brought her into a situation. So, just like you said, I feel like both of them are just as guilty.
Yeah, I felt it the whole time.
Like, I just don't even understand what even ran through my ex-boyfriend's fucking mind at that point in time. Like, you have children of your own. You have my children. You just proposed to me on top of that, and you think that I'm about to stay with you while you go to prison for killing somebody? No, I'm cool on you.
Yeah.
Go ahead, take your time, whatever. Like, literally fucking SWAT just fucking surrounded my mom and dad's house yesterday, looking for him and me. And I'm like, I don't got nothing to do with that. I can tell you where the fuck he's at, though. And it was like, you can tell us where he's at. I said, yup, his address is such and such and such. And I gave it to him. They went there last night, and they got his ass.
Well, I thank you for being brave and stepping forward. You know, if it wasn't for you...
I'm still scared as hell. Don't get me wrong. I'm still scared.
I know. I was scared to go on the news because I felt like I would be a target. But I'm like, I have to do this for my sister. She has a 7-year-old little girl that we have to keep telling, like, Mommy's not coming home. She don't understand.
Yeah.
And it's breaking all of our hearts. Like my sister, you know, she always seen the good in people, even if they didn't deserve it. Like she was not the type of person to judge anyone. And that's why, like, I quit talking to her for a month because I didn't like the new boyfriend. And she said, I'm just judging him. And I'm like, yeah, but I've heard things and I can't have that type of life around my kids right now. And she got mad at me. And, you know, we stopped talking for a month. And then this happened and it shattered my life.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, I don't get it. Don't get me wrong. I don't fully get it, but I understand where you're coming from. And I'm happy that I could help because it's breaking my heart knowing that she was just innocent. She didn't have nothing to do with anything. She was just basically somebody that rode there. You know what I'm saying? And got
didn't even know it was probably, like, she didn't even know, like, what was going on the other side of that door. Like, her thing was she was supposed to just ride with him as he sold some pills.
Right.
That's all she thought.
Yep. I mean,
and then she said she did text her friend. And this is why I question everything, because she texted a friend at 1 to 1:30 before she was killed. And she said, something is off. Something don't feel right. This is not going good. Like, she knew once she got there, I think she realized, like, what the fuck did Brian just got me into?
Yeah, because, and see, and if she texted somebody and said it's off, then his story adds up of what the fuck they was doing to him.
Yeah, because my sister, she's not the type to do anything like that. She was like, I want to get out of here.
Like that, then she would, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, if she seen some shit like that, she'd probably be scared. Like, if something's off, then obviously something was going on way before him and her got there.
Yeah. Yeah, she definitely, when she got there, she was like, something's off, something don't feel right. She wanted to leave. And she rode with him, so she couldn't just leave.
Right. And it's so crazy because he kept on telling me, like, there was blood all over, there was fucking, like, plastic put on the floor, and like, they was cutting him with machetes and shit like that. So if your sister was to see something like that, probably something was off. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that that's absolutely what happened. You know what I'm saying? But if she's saying something was off in a text message to her friend, then obviously something more was happening before she got there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, it's when she got there, she started saying something's not right, something is off. Like, she wanted to get out of there. And her friend said, get the F out of there now. And then it was like a half hour later. Brian probably wouldn't let her leave. She was probably scared to leave. So
I always listen to my first mind, Aaron. I always listen to your first mind. Salute, Stacks. I always listen to your first mind, man. If something ain't right, man, just don't do it, fool. It is nothing wrong with I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyway. If I feel like, say I'm trying to take a trip, and if something keeps stopping me, like I catch a flat tire, then something else on top of that happened. Then something else on top of that happened. Like, it's something like veering me away from going where I'm finna go. I'm gonna change my format and not even go. I just did some shit like that. I wanted to go on a trip to MLK Day, but my homeboy got killed down here that we was gonna all ride together. You know, everybody know in Houston it's Martin Luther King Day. It's like a big thing down there. People drive from other cities to go down there to Houston. My homeboy got killed. That shit changed the whole formation. Like, I'm like, nah, something telling the nigga to stop and chill. I'm finna chill, and I didn't even go. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I would be scared to leave in that situation too because he has a gun.
And he don't know, and her walking in, like, realizing, like, oh my God, my sister was right. This guy was no good.
Right, yeah.
Well, Brian has been arrested too, so he's locked up too, and I can't wait to look them both dead in the eyes. I really can't.
Yeah, like, it's just so sad, and it's so disgusting what people really bring themselves to do now these days, honestly. Like, I mean, I know I started crying when he told me that he did what he did. I started crying for your sister. I'm like, why? She was innocent. She didn't have nothing to do with nothing. If that was the first time that you've seen her, why would you do that to her? Fuck everybody else in the house. You know what I'm saying? But why her?
Yeah.
You know?
That's what I keep saying is, like, why did it have to be her? Like, why couldn't it have been Brian? Like, why did it have to be her? And, like, I don't condone any violence, but it's like, at the same time, my sister had nothing to do with it. Like, it should have been taken out on Brian.
Absolutely, absolutely. He'll get it when he's sitting in the same fucking cell as Brian. I bet you that.
Oh, yeah.
Because I guarantee you, they're not gonna see eye to eye when they see each other. Because first of all, Brian.
Hey, Bass, hey, my nigga Bass still in here? Bass, you still in here?
And bit his fucking cheek off, and he had a big ass gap in his cheek missing. You know what I'm saying? So
see, he said he was fighting with the guy over the gun after he shot Tony. That he tried to protect Tony, and then he bit the guy's cheek.
Her if she was already shot.
The first shot hit her and went straight through her neck and hit her heart, and then she got shot again in the arm.
Oh. Yeah, see, I don't know. I just know from what he's telling me and the way he said it, as if, like, Brian came for him with the gun and he snatched the gun from him, and that's when they started a fight. And it was basically like a accident but on purpose type kind of thing. Because he was in the room type shit, and he was trying to kill everybody around him. But I do know that there was he kept on saying some other people's names. I don't know if they're, like, cool with your sister. I don't know if they're cool with Brian.
They're all Brian's friends that were there, from what I understand.
Oh, okay, yeah, because he kept on saying names.
Yeah, well, hopefully I'm sure he'll give all those
to me, but...
Nobody wins when the family feels, but my...
All right, and what's going on?
There was a shooting.
There was a shooting?
Yeah.
Someone shot?
I believe, yes. I believe she might be dead.
You think she's dead?
I think so, yes.
All right. Do you know where the shooter is?
No, I don't.
When did this happen?
Just a couple minutes ago. We heard that a ruckus. I was in the bedroom, heard a ruckus, and we came out. And,
how many shots did you hear?
I believe it was 3 or 4.
All right, where is the victim at?
In the living room.
And is this at the living room of the 2260?
Yes, the upstairs apartment.
Do you know where she was shot at?
No, I don't. I really don't want to go look.
Okay, are you in that same apartment? Or is that...
Yes.
Fam, this part 2. If you guys haven't seen part 1, I'll leave the link in the bio, and I advise you guys to do so before checking out part 2. Today, we continue the coverage of Tony Westover, a medical assistant who was gunned down in a drug-infested apartment in the presence of her boyfriend. Now, Tony's boyfriend, Brian Fielders, he was on probation, so police was looking for him. And of course, if you saw the surveillance, his excuse for running away was because he was on probation. Now, before they arrested him for violation, they did manage to speak to him via telephone. Check out what he had to say.
Hey, it's Detective Hornacek. How's it going?
Hey, what's going on, partner?
Not bad. Are you doing okay?
No, I'm not okay.
I know. I've been talking...
I'm not okay.
I know. I understand. Just been trying to reach out to you. I know you got a lot of things going on. So I wanted to make sure that I reached out to you. I wanted to talk to you just over the phone for right now, okay? Okay.
I tried, man. I tried to stop it.
Yeah. Trust me, I know that you did. I want to let you know, first off, I don't know who you've talked to that knows me, but I'm a pretty reasonable person, and I'm not trying to trick you into anything. I already spoke with 3 people that were there. The last,
I'm gonna show y'all something first, though, so y'all can understand. Look what the title say, y'all. It say, it says, the title of it say, I shot her in the neck. That's the title of it.
I needed to speak with you, and I needed to speak with Adam about what happened. I know what you did. I know what Adam did. and I know what Quentin did. So, you know, in order for us to be able to arrest Quentin for what he did to Tony, we have to have some sort of interview with someone that tells us what happened, because the one girl that was over there visiting could only give us a limited amount because she wasn't in the room.
I get it.
I know.
I understand.
I know.
Listen, I told them, because I got to live with the burden.
I know.
That little shit out of her face.
Well,
I'll never be able to forget that.
I know. That's an experience that I've never been through, so I can't put myself in your shoes and even come close to acting like I know what that feels like. So I guess first off, I'm not trying to skip to the beat, but kind of give me a rundown of what happened that night.
Obviously, Tony was allowed. She had a firearm. She had her own firearm.
Yeah.
And, you know, everything was fine. Me and Adam were sitting, I was visiting with him, and everything was going smooth. And, well, it was around the time we were getting ready to leave. So I went in and sat down because we were waiting for Angel to come out. She was, Tony wanted to say bye to her or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, I think she was looking through her purse for something, maybe gum, something. She pulled the stuff out of her purse, and she had set the gun on the table for a split second, and that's when it happened. Everything happened so fast. And the dude grabbed her gun, pulled it out the holster, he's pointing the gun at her. And that's when it went all downhill. We were like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah.
And I tried to calm him down. I almost got him to give me the gun, and then Tony was so scared, she kept twitching and jumping, and he freaked out. He grabbed her, yanked her over, and he shot her.
Do you know what was wrong with him? Like why he would?
What the fuck?
Because everybody said he just flipped out for no reason.
He bugged out.
Yeah. Do you know Quentin very well?
I know. I only met him one time.
Okay. All right.
I met him one time, and I just given him he sent me a friend request on Facebook.
Yeah.
And I met him through Angel and them. I don't really know anybody. I don't know anybody there. I know Angel's pretty cool. And Adam's like a big brother to me.
Yeah, yeah.
And it just happened so fast. I'm still confused. I don't know what the fuck that guy was thinking.
I know.
Why he would do that to somebody. Tony's such a good person.
Everybody I've talked to said that she's a good person. She has a good heart, and she's just going through a little bit of tough phases of life like we all do.
Yeah. It's been tough because I didn't run because of parole. I ran because we were getting shot at.
I know, and I would have too. I would have too.
I ran because there was nothing I could do. We kept getting shot at.
I understand.
And I was scared, man.
I can't, like I said, I cannot put myself in your shoes to say I've ever been in that set of circumstances before. So I feel you on that.
And I'm gonna tell you, we were trying to get this fixed.
Yeah.
I told everybody I'm not hiding. I don't got a PV because I'm out getting in trouble.
Yeah.
Causing problems. I got a PV because my dad had told my PO that he was gonna have an address for me.
Yeah.
And he didn't, and I go to call his phone, and my mom and everybody, it just can attest to this. I go to call his phone, he leaves me for dead. I got no answer for it, and what to tell her. It's like, man, I've done enough. I've done bad things in my life. I made my mistakes, but goddamn, I've done all my time. I don't want to sit in a halfway house when I'm not doing anything wrong. I don't want to go back to prison when I'm not doing anything wrong. And right now, I don't even want to be alive.
I don't want to go back to prison when I'm not doing anything wrong.
I just lost my best friend.
I get it. When's the last time you talked to your PO?
It's been a while. I've just been working to stay out of trouble. I don't have any run-ins with the law.
Maybe you should give her a holler sometime and let her know your circumstances, because the only reason I called her is I was trying to reach out to you to see if she had any contact information or anything. And she said you had that PV, so I was going to try to talk to my bosses.
Deep back in the back.
Oh my god. I just won $60,000 from my car crash from this app from my...
If we could try to handle your stuff and smash it, you know what I mean?
Dude, you get that PV? You get that PV taken care of? Look, I work.
Yeah.
I got a family.
I know. Well, that's...
I turned my life around, man. I don't get in trouble. I feel like I'm being punished right now.
We're not... Well, yeah, mentally. Yeah, mentally. That's the biggest mental punishment you could ever get right there. I feel for you, man. So...
I would walk in there, I would do it in his face.
I know. So... I was reading a message that you put on Facebook or whatever. Like, do you think you put some marks on his face when you bit his face when you were trying to wrestle the gun?
Listen to me.
Yeah.
Listen to me, and I'd say this raw emphasis.
Yeah.
I felt when I lunged at him. I remember that feeling. Where I got the adrenaline to do it from, I'm going to be honest, that wasn't me, that was God.
Yeah.
Because I've never felt that feeling before, but I know where it came from. Somebody gave me the courage, because if I wouldn't, we'd all be dead.
Yeah.
And I remember grabbing him and trying to tussle for the gun, and when his face got close enough, and my lip got caught between his cheek and my teeth, and I didn't care. Dude, my lips almost bit in half.
Yeah.
I bit his cheek so hard, trust me, I bit through it.
Yeah.
It's on his right side. That's why I said anybody sees him, that's the coward.
Gotcha. Have you talked to Adam?
I haven't.
Okay. I want to talk to Adam too, because
he sent me a message and he said, "Little bro, are you all right?"
Yeah.
But he knew the answer to that.
I know.
Didn't look right.
So I will reach out to your parole officer, and I'll see what we can get done, and I'll be an honest person with you. I'm not...
Listen. You rest out their ass the way... He say he bit him on the face, but man, who knows, man? The way y'all was getting up out that motherfucker, it was weird, but I don't think that happened.
I'm going to play trick games.
Listen, I know it doesn't guarantee anything, but here's the thing. I don't... obviously I've been in trouble because I wouldn't be on parole, but I'm going to tell you what.
Yeah.
If I was out here getting in trouble, that's why she hasn't heard my name anywhere until now. I don't get in trouble, man. I work.
Yeah, your name isn't around.
I stay out of trouble, so if I'm staying out of trouble, I'm not going to have a run-in.
Nigga holding a conversation with the law like about life and shit. Man, this nigga crazy. Nigga, I think he gonna go to jail.
Yeah. No.
And really, I've been living my life like I'm on the other side of the fence now. Like, I've never been an anti-police. I've always looked at it like these guys got a job to do. And, and if you're going to be a criminal, your job's not to get caught. But here's the thing.
Yeah.
Now that I haven't been, I don't do shit.
Yeah.
And life's been pretty easy. But, this PV thing it put a lot of obstacles in my way.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like I said, I didn't get the PV because of this, that, and the fourth. I got the PV because I didn't have
an address,
a solid address.
Nope, that's common. That might be something that they may have a little sympathy with if...
Hey, if you got to keep saying you ain't did nothing, I think you did something. Ain't that's a crazy way of thinking, but if you gotta keep saying that you ain't did something, I think you did something.
You've gone through these circumstances.
And it's just, what I've lost now,
yeah,
nothing can give me that back.
No?
Nothing can replace the feeling of seeing that smile.
Yeah, she had a lot of people that loved her. I get it, man. So I do have a question for you.
Yeah.
When everybody was boogieing out the back door, there is a video camera that showed you were yelling something. It looked like you were yelling something. Did you say something?
I did. I yelled at Angel.
Yeah.
I yelled at Angel. She was freaking out.
Yeah.
I said, you call the fucking police and you tell them what happened.
Okay. Nope.
I knew exactly what you were talking about.
Yeah, no, that confirms exactly what we were
She came out on
saying.
the porch. And she came out on the back porch. She's like, I don't know what to do. I said, call the police and you tell them exactly what the fuck happened.
What about when Adam jumped out first? What was he yelling?
Little bro, we gotta go.
Yeah.
We gotta go because I didn't want to leave her.
Yeah. Now, I know Adam had a gun, and that's not a problem. I think if I were to guess, he was trying to make sure that that Quentin didn't get away or he'd do anything else. I seen him yelling something, and was he yelling for him to, like, get on the ground or something like that?
Yes.
Okay. Because one of the girls
when I
was
was
there.
trying to get out, when I was trying to get out,
Yeah.
the dude had grabbed me because if you watch the footage, you'll see he comes out once.
Yeah.
He had to come back in.
Yes, he did.
That's because the dude had got me by the back of the shirt, and I was fighting his arm. He had the gun. He almost blew my face off.
Okay.
So Adam came back in, and Adam saved my ass.
Yeah. No, you're.
He saved, like I've been telling everybody, if it wasn't for Slim, I wouldn't be sitting here right now.
Yeah. All right. Eventually, we're going to have to meet up and speak. And like I said, I'm a very honest person. I'm not a tricky person. I'm not going to lie to you about anything. So I'll reach out. I'll see if I could talk to your PO, see if we can get something decent worked out for you. And then on top of that, I got to reach out to Adam.
Oh, I get it. I get it. And listen, I'll try. I'll do. Because he listens to me, and I'll call him, see if I can get him in.
Okay.
Eventually, he'll hit me back, and I'll try to. And my biggest concern is in my situation. It's sticky, man, because
I understand.
Tony was like, that was my rock, dude.
Yeah. Did you know did Quentin still have her gun when you guys left?
Hell yeah, he did. He had it in his hand.
Okay. Because he ended up taking her purse, too. We've seen him jump out the back window with his purse, but he dropped her purse. So, okay. Well, hey, I'll reach out, or you reach out.
Let me ask you a question. Do you love free things? Oats Overnight does too. Our oats are not only certified gluten-free, but...
You doing all right, bud? You need a napkin or something? You want water? You want water or something? Yeah. Yes, please.
I don't be liking them interrogations, man, but I'm gonna get my ass up out of here, man. Salute to y'all, man. Y'all been a good audience. I'm gone, man.